I'm not gonna hurt you.
How often do you watch a spin-off of a blockbuster and not really think much about the original protagonist? I mean, sure, you know it's connected to John Wick. You miss him a little, of course. It's Keanu, but what really surprised me about Ballerina is how quickly the film makes you forget about all that nostalgia and just follow her. I didn't expect that, honestly. I went in thinking, okay, maybe it's just another cash grab spin-off. But about 20 minutes in, I realized, wait, I'm actually into her story now. Ana de Armas isn't trying to be John Wick. She's not replacing him. She's doing her own thing, and the film gives her the space to own that. Also, quick spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie yet. Nothing major, but just in case. So yeah, I was late to this one, Ballerina, the John Wick spin-off that somehow kind of flew under the radar. Honestly, I wasn't even planning to talk about it. But after I watched it, I just kept thinking, why is no one really talking about this? Because here's the thing, it's actually really good. Not flawless, sure. There were a few moments where I thought, yep, saw that coming. But overall, it's fun, it's gripping, it's brutal in the best way. And most importantly, it stands on its own. What I really liked, and I mean really appreciated, was how grounded it felt, especially considering it's set in that crazy stylized John Wick universe. It doesn't try to outshine John Wick, it just focuses in on this really personal stripped down revenge arc. And Ana de Armas, she nails it. Like, I wasn't even thinking about Keanu after a point. She just had me. And I get it. We've seen a bunch of female-led action films in recent years, and they always get picked apart. Yeah, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm just gonna say it. Ballerina did more justice to a female action lead in one film than Marvel has managed to do in years. What really caught me off guard in the best way were the small nods to earlier John Wick films. You notice them if you've been following the franchise, like the references to the Ruska Roma and that underground ballet world we saw in John Wick 3. It's not in your face, but if you know, that continuity adds a quiet richness to the story. The action in Ballerina is so clean, it's not overly choreographed or show-offy, but it lands. I could feel it. Every hit had weight. You can actually see what's going on. No chaotic camera cuts just to hide bad choreography. There were a couple of sequences where I literally leaned forward, just caught up in the movement. And the sound design? Underrated. You hear everything. The thud of a body hitting the floor, the quiet before a gun goes off. It's sharp, it's intentional, and it really keeps you inside the moment. Then there's John Wick. Yeah, let's talk about that cameo. I didn't think he'd show up like that. And I definitely didn't think we'd get that brief little fight moment. It wasn't a full-on throwdown or anything, but still, watching Ana and Keanu face off, even for a second, was just cool. I had this grin on my face the whole time. It reminded me, yeah, this is that universe. But it never felt like it was trying to ride on John Wick's coattails. It was more like, hey, he's here, but this is her movie. And even beyond just his appearance, the way his presence was written in felt earned. It wasn't just, hey, look, it's John Wick. It actually tied into her backstory, into the consequences of what happened between the films. That layering? I didn't expect it, but I respected it. And you know what? The direction really surprised me. Len Wiseman brought this gritty but sleek tone to the whole thing. Nothing felt overstyled or forced. The atmosphere, the lighting, even how the camera just lingers sometimes, it felt confident, like the film knew exactly what kind of story it wanted to tell. And I have to say the pacing, so refreshing. No long monologues, no unnecessary backstory. It just flows and it trusts the audience, which I love. I never felt like I was being spoon-fed anything, but here's what's been bugging me. Why aren't more people talking about it? Is it burnout? Spin-off fatigue? Or maybe it's just that it didn't come with this massive marketing machine behind it. Whatever the reason, I think it's being slept on because Ballerina is what a spin-off should be. It adds to the universe, builds its own identity, and actually gives a damn about the characters. If you like action movies, especially ones that are a little more grounded and character-driven, watch Ballerina. If you're into the John Wick universe, or even if you just want to see a female lead absolutely crush it without the usual cliches, watch it. It's worth your time. And honestly, I'm glad I gave it a shot. It surprised me in the best way. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of honest take, follow and subscribe to Blue Dog for more videos like this.